welcome to my channel. My name is Sandra, and if you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning or a subscriber, welcome back. I didn't plan on doing this video today. I actually had an appointment for my car and they canceled it because their computers were down. So I said, I might as well get this out because this is my end of summer, what I wore in a week, and of course the giveaway. Now it's going into the fall colors and the fall clothes, but this is what I wore last week. So we'll just get right into the video. I have my iPad here. So let's see. This was the perfect Sunday look. This was August 10th. Giving main character energy, Sunday's best, Sunday brunch, all of the things. On this day I had on, let's see, this was my polka dot and magenta. So I had on the polka dot earrings with a gold necklace, a polka dot shirt, and I just put like a nude colored bra underneath. The magenta, I guess you would call those gauchos. I might be telling my age right now if you don't know what those are, but I would call those gaucho pants. The polka dot purse, the magenta heels that tie up, and I'll let you know where everything came from. So the earrings are from Shein. The necklace, now this necklace, I found it on the Shein website, and I was looking for one of those necklaces that you could bend all up into different designs and things like that. I did see that somewhere else. I think I saw it on Pinterest, and I was looking for this necklace, and I ended up finding it on Shein. But when I started to put it on this day and was bending it up, I saw that it had like a little tail on that one end and a little face on the other end. So I guess it's supposed to be like a snake, which I really don't like snake jewelry. So that was like a negative for me, I would say. So instead of twisting it up so that the front can show, I kind of hid it behind my collar a little bit because I didn't want that part of the necklace to show. The polka dot shirt is from Shein, but they no longer have it available. I'll see if there are any alternatives if you're looking to recreate this look. The pants or the gauchos they were from AliExpress, but I did also find them on Shein, so I'll put both links in the description box. That purse is the cutest purse, and it brought the outfit to life to me. It just was like that piece that the outfit needed. It looks like a piece of candy, but it has polka dots all over it. That did come from Shein. The magenta heels are from Amazon. Those tie up, and it has like a sheer, kind of like a tully tie up on them. I didn't tell you what size any of this stuff was. The shirt is in an extra large, the pants are in an extra large, and the shoes are in a 10. This was one of the prettiest looks. I have a few more. I'm not sure if this is my favorite out of last week, but you let me know which one is your favorite by the last look. 11 was a casual day, so I just had on a casual fit, a few errands to run, but not too much else going on that day. I left out the house in my bucket hat. I just brushed my hair down and I was on my way. Two-piece outfit, very casual, sneakers, and that was pretty much the fit. The bucket hat came from Fashion Nova. I've had this hat for a little bit, but I can't say that I've ever wore it, but I like it. It's very big. I need something big head friendly for the girl here. My head is like, I think like a extra large in some hats or a large, and the circumference I need is usually between a 59 and 60. So if your head is like that, then yes. Or I need like a 23-inch hat. So most of the hats, if you see them on my page, that's the size they are. Of course, most of the time they do have the hats in other sizes, but if you need a big hat, then I'm your girl right here. But yes, this hat was from Fashion Nova. The two-piece outfit was from Fashion Nova as well, but it is no longer available. I've had it for some years. If I do see anything similar to it, I will list it in the description box. The necklace was like one of those dupes of the Clover necklaces. It had a few of them around it. It was gold, and I got that from Shein. The purse is old. I got that from Poshmark some years ago. It's just a LV clutch. I don't even think they make those anymore like that. And the sneakers are those Hobie Bears. Those are the wide box sneakers. I love those sneakers. I love those. So comfortable. I will list those in the description box as well. And then the earrings are my big pearl hoop earrings that I always wear, always wear. Those are from Shein. Tuesday, August 12th was another casual day. I didn't have much going on that day either, just a few places I needed to go in the grocery store. Again, I am in Florida, so it's still hot out here. I don't know how it feels out where you are, but I had on a two-piece short set this day, and I think it was like in the 80s. So this was perfect. I did wear a hat. Again, you know I'm gonna wear a hat that's like a large or extra large every time. Sneakers with it was just, made it more casual and laid back. So I'll let you know where everything came from, of course. The hat is from Amazon, but it is sold out. They don't sell it anymore, but I did find a link to a similar hat, looks very similar, and it is in a larger size. I'll put the links in the description box. I just had on a white bodysuit underneath. That came from Amazon as well in an extra large. The two-piece set is an extra large. Again, I am 5'9", around 190, 195 pounds. My weight is fluctuating between, I say, 190 and 200 pounds. The sneakers were just a pair of the all-white sneaker, nothing on it, just a very casual light sneaker, and that came from Shein. Necklace I've had for some years. I think I got it from the thrift store some years ago as well, so I don't have a link. Wednesday, August 13th. Now this day I did have some appointments, so of course I'm going to dress up a little bit, you know, because I'm going into offices. This day I wore a yellow floral, I guess this would be like a maxi dress. Very beautiful, very soft girl, you know, just pulled my hair back and wore some pretty earrings, the, you know, little kitten heels. I didn't want to be doing too much. I really don't wear tall heels anymore. That's just not my speed anymore. I'm more for comfort. And I had on my yellow Clio Vitello purse, and that was pretty much the look. Sometimes I will, like if I have worn something that week, like accessories, I might still have them on my dresser or haven't put them away. And then the next time I look up, I'm like, oh, I could wear this again. So that's exactly what I did. I ended up wearing that same necklace that I had on the day before and my bracelet, and I just changed the earrings out. So the earrings are from Shein. Necklace again was, I believe, thrifted. The bracelet is very old and I couldn't find it. The dress is from Fashion Nova. This is such a beautiful dress. I got it in an extra large. The shoes came from Shein initially, but I did find them on Amazon and Shein, so I'll put both links in the description box. And that, oh, and the purse. So the purse is from Teddy Blake. I did get that in a collaboration that I did for them, I think like a year ago. And they don't have the yellow anymore, but they do have like a white, if you're interested in maybe that with this outfit. You know, I have to throw some maximalist in my week somehow. I just wake up and you know, it's like however I feel that day. And this day I was feeling a little maximalist, but I was wearing a lot of sundresses last week. I was wearing a lot of dresses last week, I think. This day I decided to wear this beautiful satin orange maxi dress that I've had for some years. I think I've had this for maybe 4 years or so. I rarely wear it, but I wanted to put a t-shirt under it and just dress it down. The few times that I've worn it with heels or some type of a sandal. This time I wanted to wear sneakers and just dress it down, but then I accentuated it with accessories. So I put on like a bold necklace, my gold frame tinted sunglasses, some gold jewelry, and then I put on a purse that was like obviously like going to be my, I guess my accent piece you would call it. It was a black and white taupe. And this look was so me. I love to dress like this. This is a casual look, and it also is one of those looks that when you're going in somewhere, somebody is going to look. It demands attention because it's so different. So starting from the top, the earrings, I've had those for years. I don't remember where I got them from, but they're just some little, look like some locks. Peach or pink tint to them. I love these. These are so bold, but yet so laid back, and it make the look. The necklace came from Shein. I did throw on another long necklace that I got from the thrift store a while ago. The t-shirt is from, I believe it's either from Amazon or Shein. I don't remember, but it's just a plain white tee, kind of fitted. And then the orange dress came from Fashion Nova some years ago. That's in an extra large. They do not have it anymore, but I did look to try and find something similar. I did find some dresses very similar in color and in the material on Shein and Amazon. So I'll list those in the description box. And I had on some jewelry that I got from the thrift store and some jewelry that I've had for over 10 years. The purse came from Shein, but they also have the same exact purse on Amazon. And the sneaker is the same sneaker I had on, I think, a couple days ago. And that sneaker came from Shein, but they also have it on Amazon. So I'll put all the links in the description box. And don't forget to let me know which one of these looks you like the best. Friday, I just had a few places to go. I had like 2 places to go, so not much. And then I was back in the house. But of course, when I'm stepping out, I'm like, I need to wear my clothes. I did have a sundress that I had yet to wear, and I thought I am going to throw this on today because the summer is ending and I did not wear it, and I just want to wear my clothes. Such a beautiful dress. So dainty, so pretty. The shoulders tie up, the waist is fitted, and it has a zipper up at the back. It's a long maxi, which is my speed. I love a maxi. The flowers or the print on the dress was such a pretty floral print, and I wear a lot of florals in the summer. This look, I just felt like this was such a pretty look, and I decided to put on a necklace that had a flower on it. You know, that's the tie-up ones that you can tie around the back and then bring the tie to the front. I just tied it in the back and left it like that. But I'll go ahead and let you know where everything came from, of course. Let me look down at my iPad. So the earrings, those were such pretty earrings. They had like silver bows on them with a little pink, like a little pink stone. Those came from Shein. The necklace came from Shein as well. The dress was from Fashion Nova in an extra large. And again, I am 5'9", so that you'll see where it's hitting at on me. And I did have a small heel on with these. These were kind of like the color of the dress, the color of the lemons. And I felt like these shoes went perfectly. I did get those in a size 10, and those came from Shein. The purse is from MCM. My husband got this so long ago that they don't sell this color with the pink and white anymore. They only sell the pink and black. And I think that's the whole fit. Oh, and I didn't tell you, so for this whole week, because I was wearing a lot of florals and dresses, I decided to wear, the smell of the week was Celestial Jasmine. I don't know if you've ever smelled that before. It's an old scent, and I love it for the summer. It just has like very light, because I'm not a floral person, but this is very light. I would say like a peachy smell to it, but it's very light floral with a musky dry down. It's such a pretty smell. The initial smell is kind of sweet. It kind of reminds me of Sand and Sable when you first put it on. I'm telling my age with that one. And then it dries down to a very musky, very pretty scent. And I get a lot of compliments on it, especially when I wear it and I'm wearing something like a soft girl look with the long dresses and the florals. It goes with it. Saturday, this was the last look of the haul, or the last look of the week. And this day, my husband and I were going to a dinner party. This was a lot of his co-workers, and it was very much black tie. So I did find a dress. Now I have been looking, I was telling him, he's like, what are we gonna wear? And I'm thinking, okay, we can wear black, because I'm thinking black tie and wear black and white. That would be good, and some like gold accents or something like that. I'm looking around for a dress last minute, of course. I don't know why I waited till last minute, but initially I was gonna wear something out of my closet. I decided to go on this gold dress. This dress just stood out to me. And then, you know, he's asking me again, well, I need to get my tux. What are you wearing? And I told him gold, and his face looked like, what? You know, because I told him black earlier, but this dress stood out to me so much. I said, I have to get this dress. It was gonna come in like 3 days. So I was like, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. This dress was the perfect dress. It was very much a showstopper when you walk into the room. It was very much somebody's gonna come up to you and say, that is a beautiful dress, or you did that. And that's what I got when I wore this dress. But we stepped in the room like, what? That's what somebody told us. Y'all stepped into the room like what when I posted this picture. Very beautiful look, and it does not look like where it came from. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this whole look. Let me look at the iPad here. The earrings, I just decided to do something dainty. I didn't want to do anything too big or gaudy because I wanted all attention to be mainly on the dress. So these earrings came from Shein. The necklace was very small. That also came from Shein. Now the dress came from Fashion Nova. I know you would not believe that. A lot of people did ask me before I put this video out, where did that dress come from? I want to know about that dress. Fashion Nova. I know you would have never guessed that. This is a very beautiful, high quality, and it has a little weight to it. This is very beautiful. That piece on the side is just that. It's not for you to take down. It just kind of bunches up on the side, and they have a hook made into the side of the dress, and you can kind of grab it. So if you don't want it dragging the floor, you can kind of pick it up a little bit, which I kept doing. But it's just like it looks kind of like a flower in a way, but it's just the dress, and it's like a bunch of material scrunched on the side with a built-in hook onto your dress that I don't think you can unhook it either. It's just made that way. Such a beautiful dress. Zipper back, and I will say I got this dress in an extra large, and when I was pulling it up, I said, oh, I told my husband, I'm in trouble. I didn't think I could fit it, because the material is so thick and heavy, and while you're pulling yourself into this dress, it really doesn't have much give. And I felt like I was not going to fit this dress, but with a couple tugs and a couple, pull-ups and some help, my husband zipped me up in the back, and it was perfect. I did have on some shapewear underneath. Shoes came from Shein as well. Those, I didn't want to go with anything too tall. Of course, I really don't have any more of those shoes. I've given most of my high heels away or sold them. It had rhinestones on the front of the shoe. I've had these for about a year or so, I think, like a year. They have like a little tie on the side. I did get these from Shein in a size 10. And the purse was a gift. I don't know where she got it from, so I can't give you any deets on that. I'm sorry. I did finish my video, and I forgot, like for Saturday's look, I did go and get my makeup done with a pretty young lady named Delilah Rose. She's here in the Jacksonville area. I did want to shout her out. She did my makeup so beautiful, and I did want to, that was my first time letting someone else do my makeup in years, and she did such a good job. So yeah, if you're in the Jacksonville area and you need your makeup done, this is definitely the girl. She had my makeup so beautiful and so flawless, and she did a full coverage look, which is something I usually don't do. I'll do my makeup very light, so I'm still learning, but yeah, she did such an excellent job. I just wanted to add that to this video last minute. This was the perfect classy black tie beautiful look. And I'll also put a picture up of my husband and I am messing up today. There is something else that I wanted to mention. It was this Fenty butter drop. So the night of the dinner that my husband and I went to, I did put this on from my neck down all the way down to my ankles, and this was so pretty on. It kind of looks iridescent, but the shine is like a diamond. You're sparkling, like wherever the light is hitting you is like just bouncing off the lights like a diamond, basically. I think I took a picture in the car when we were on our way back home, but if you want to sparkle, this stuff right here. And this was so pretty with the dress. It just was a beautiful look. So I wanted to add this in there too. And I'll put the links in the description box. And that was pretty much my week last week. I do now want to get into the giveaway, the good stuff. Let's get into the good stuff. But before I do that, please let me know in the comment section which one of the looks you liked the best out of last week. I did want to hurry up and get this video out because of it running into the fall, and I was taking a bit of time because I was having so many appointments. But we own it, girl. We got it here. Let's get this giveaway show on the road. So I did decide to give away 3 things in this giveaway just to thank you all for subscribing to my channel, growing my channel in 1 year to 10,000 subscribers. I very much appreciate it. Now, let me tell you, this wasn't going to be in the giveaway, but I decided to throw this in there. I bought a skirt that looks like the Y Project skirt, and I saw the actual skirt. I'm going to show you a picture of the actual skirt and then how much it costs. And then the skirt I found was on Shein, and this looks very similar. I would say the quality may be better on the actual skirt. This one is quite thin, but it's very pretty, and it was exactly what I wanted. They ended up sending me more than one, so I said, you know, I'll give this one away. So if you're an extra large and you want this skirt, Instagram name here, send me a message, and I'm going to give it to the first person that sends me a message. We'll talk then, and we can get your information so I can send it out to you. And then the next will be an Amazon gift card. Again, thank you so much for subscribing and watching my videos. And also, I'm going to give out a Shein gift card. Again, thank you all so much, and I will be giving this out to the first person inquiring about the Shein gift card. In my Instagram DM, I'm gonna include my name on Instagram here. Send a comment to me and direct message me on Instagram, and I will get these things out to you. I just need to get your information. And again, thank you so much for watching my videos, subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate you guys more than you know, and I will see you on the next one.